Hey guys, this is Marshall from The Hidden Levels, and today we are checking out Empire TV. Empire TV Tycoon is the full name. Empire TV Tycoon is on Steam, and it's a PC game recently released on the 20th of October. Its developer and publisher was Dreamsight Games, and they did provide a review copy. It's $12.99 on Steam. Other than that, let's get in and start checking it out. I have played a little bit to get it custom, so I can give you guys kind of a quick rundown, and I'm even going to do the advanced game here. Let's see. I'm going to make myself the red guy this time. And let's call our channel Yanaguana, because that's my game company. We've got Kitty running the hidden levels, that's my good friend, and irrelevant title will be last place, because we'll make sure she is. We'll see. Alright, so advanced and arcade, and we'll choose the red guy and hit continue. I really like comedy, but it doesn't seem to matter, other than the bonuses you get from what I can tell. So let's do comedy. So it's a series of days. It was 30 days in the other one. Here. This is still going to be 30 days, but we have to get the 600 versus 300 fame points in the bigger one. I don't really need the tutorial. I think I can probably turn that off. Grab our newspaper here. It gives you some information about what's going on. We'll go up to our office. No more tutorial windows. And you'll see here you've got your admin to administrate your TV schedule. This is your marketing. Your movies is in the middle, and then your ads are on the far right hand side here. You have to program based on what you think is going to do well in terms of different genres, advertisements, and news. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and check my ratings on stuff. My highest rating is Balls Out, a movie, 4.9 rating, so I don't have any really good stuff right now. I think we'll throw on a Dude, Where's My Car comedy, though. Probably throw in a little western there. If we don't have any more comedy in the prime time, we'll probably just put something that's got a 2 or 3 block. Let's do 47 Ronin. Or how about extraterrestrial at prime time? And then, since we've got these set, let's go look at what kind of marketing news and TV ads we can purchase. Well, the news we purchase, the TV ads actually make us money. Here's our news director, and we definitely want the comedy news always, but it does cost $10,000 per slot. So we're going to play that western. So let's go ahead and get the western as well. We won't get the third one for now. We may go back and get it, but in this mode, we're going to need to save money apparently. So we'll go to the ad agency and talk to Don Draper. A lot of little cameos in this game from TV icons. I like that portion. 95,000 viewers for Panucci's Pizza. Fake Rari for 75,000. And Oceanic Airlines for 120,000. I think we'll pick up the Panucci's Pizza to start. That's probably a good way to go. Generalized ads are a good thing to have. Kinda tempted to get the Fake Rari Sports as well. I think we'll be able to get those numbers for the male audience. Alright. You have to wait for the elevator all the time. Let's see here. Let's go up to our workers' desks. This is where you can hire different workers, different things. The first thing I always like to get is a screenwriter or a script writer, so that you can start making some scripts. And I like to hire a low-level one if at all possible. And you level them up by, getting them to write scripts constantly. I got an achievement. I'm the boss. All right. So here's Alexa Lopez, and I'm going to ask her to write a script, and I want her to start working on comedy. At some point, they're going to tell me that there's some sort of competition for a movie, and we need to make that movie or TV show. Let's go down to the tech area. We need to upgrade some stuff. First thing we need to do is repair our studio so that we can make a movie. I'm I'm not going to do the established fee supply lines. I don't really like those very much. Tend to take money from you that you don't need them to take. Let's go to our office and just make sure that we have some ads and stuff going. This is a 3.2 and a low time, so I'm not even going to spend the press advertisement on it, actually. Let's see, where's our comedy? Right there. So let's grab the comedy news there, and that's going to add our loyal viewer is women. So hopefully the fake Ferrari sports car will do well there. And in this first spot, we'll try the Menta Spice. Okay, then we've got the Americano, but do we have any longer westerns? We don't. Let's go pick one up, because we've got 2 western spots. Now would be a good time to go buy some better movies and such. And we're gonna have to wait, since we're the red guy, we're up here at the top. We're gonna have to wait for the elevator a lot. Okay, so down here is where the movie library is, and you'll see that we're with Walter White here. Okay, so we've got our different movies we can purchase. I think the first thing we want to do is, since we bought all that good stuff, let's see what the ratings are. 5.5 is the highest. I guess let's take the Undefeated. And then let's take Revenge of the Nerds. It's a good movie. Other than that, I think we're good for now. Let's go ahead and go back up to our desk. Welcome to Empirewood. Getting achievements like crazy. I don't know if they just unlocked recently or what. Okay, so the Alabama Fried Chicken ad is going to work. How many viewers do we have? 56,000. So that's the right one for that block of viewers. Okay, we'll set our stuff and then we'll zoom through the rest of the day for the most part. We got Revenge of the Nerds. Let's put that on there since we have a bunch of comedy news. And then, where's that Western? The Undefeated. So let's use those Western points here. And then instead of the Americano, let's put in Bigfoot, Myth or Truth for kids and lovers. See what happens there. So we've got all our comedy news in. We've got our Western news in. We don't have to use radio ads or press advertisements right off the bat, but we can if we want to increase audience. We do need to set our ads. I think on the sci-fi, we'll probably do relatively well for the fake Ferrari, so we'll see how that does. Menta Spice and Panucci's need to be in the sort of middle of the day with high volume times. Panucci's needs 5, so we'll go ahead and really load it up. They all have 2 to 3 days, so we're doing pretty well in terms of being able to finish. Put the Menta Spice there. Alright, let's hit the speed up button and see what happens. We have an email, so I like to slow down, check my emails, and then speed right back up. She's finished her script, so let's go check on that real quick. It'll tell you the different quality of the script they wrote and all that sort of good stuff as well. This is kind of neat. So this is a crap quality script. We're going to dismiss it. We're going to have her write another comedy script. And then as we're on our way back down to our desk, we'll hit the speed up button. Just Alabama Fried Chicken's going well. We have 86,000. We could actually switch that if we wanted to Menta Spice, but I think we're going to be fine. Okay, we got an email for a quest. So let's pause that. And now if you look, she's finished her script, but this is the janitor asking us to program a decent action movie at 2,200 hours. So it's going to be a 3.6 minimum year of 1995 at 2,200 hours. Let's see if that's easily doable. Right now we have a comedy. For an action, we've got Blubberella, but that may be the only one we have. Let's go buy one, because this seems like it's going to be a good money one. We'll check on her script and then we'll go buy that. And this is essentially how you play the game. Okay, so this is masterwork quality. This is a comedy, and we're going to call this no, that's it. That's a dentist, rent an ambulance, bachelor party. Alright, tooth funny. Tooth funny. Alright, save script. Now, if we want to make that script, I'll show you how to do that portion too. First, let's go down to the movie library so that we can get an action movie if possible. It's not always available. This is Walter White down here from Breaking Bad. He'll tell you that he is the one who knocks. Simon Says, 1999 action movie of 4.2. So this fulfills what we need. Let's grab that. We can also sell our old ones, but I don't do that until we're sort of at the point where we need some money. Let's go back to our office. And let's put this action movie in for our friend here. So we can move the comedy, as a matter of fact, to somewhere else. Or leave it there. It doesn't really matter. Sorted by rating, we've got Simon Says here. And instead of extraterrestrial, I think what we're going to do is put the comedy in above that. Dude, Where's My Car? Right there. And we'll move the comedy news up one to this spot since we have 2 viewerships there. Simon Says is going to fulfill that action movie 3.6 1995. Perfect. And I guess in the meantime, I'm not sure if we really should be doing this yet. We can make a movie. We should probably find out what kind of movie they want us to make. And then after that we can make the tooth funny. But they're going to shortly, probably in the next hour or so, send us a message telling us what kind of movie we need to submit for the awards tomorrow. It gives you a real short amount of time to do that, so you have to really pay attention to that portion. Alright, let's speed everything up. And there's the Academy, right there. Okay, so Intellect, the Sundancer Awards for the best drama will be awarded tomorrow at 2. So we need her to write a relatively good drama as fast as possible. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it needs to be okay. Let's see what her drama skill is. 1. So this is probably not going to be a great script, the very first one. We'll go back to our office. You can look at your game statistics here. This tells you your viewers per hour and how you're doing against the other channels. You know, we're doing really well right now. Well, Dude, Where's My Car is kicking butt. Tells us our fan base and who's fans of which channels and all that sort of stuff. So this has been a really well thought out game for the most part. Alright, so we've got all that working. We've got her working on her script, and we'll speed it up, but as soon as her script is done, we need to go check the quality. Okay. Alright, now we also see that the Bigfoot ad, or the Bigfoot is not doing that well, so Minta Spice is probably not going to make, since we're at 30,000 viewers. I mean, we can change it, I guess, for Alabama Fried Wings, but that's not going to make with that many viewers either. It's just not a very popular show. So we'll go check on our script here. Okay, so that's a below average drama. Let's dismiss that one and have her write another one. Speed everything up, and we know this isn't going well, so hopefully Dude, Where's My Car does better. Right now it's not gonna, oh well, it wouldn't work for Fake Rari because we don't have men watching. And that's the only reason, because we don't have any viewers either. People are not interested in this. 7,000 viewers. So put the Fried Wings in, but it's not doing well. I think we'll put Fake Rari in for this spot and see how it goes. So she's finished the script now. Let's go ahead and head up there and check on that before we speed up the game speed. This is an average drama. I don't know if she's going to do better than that initially. Average could get up to like the 6s. So, professional DJ saves a limousine crash, survives a limousine, and a cat lover. Oh man, Spinning Kitty. This is about the THL director right here, the Master in Chief. All right, Spinning Kitty. He's a DJ. Save script. You can write me a new drama, and if it's amazing, then I'll use it and cancel this movie or something, but for now, let's go ahead and get the movie going. And you know what, before we do that, I'm going to go hire myself another worker. And the worker I'm going to hire is going to be a public relations, and she gives us better reputation for hiring actors. And this PR analyst here seems like the cheaper of the two, so let's get her Autumn Martin. She's now hired. And now when we go up to our studio and hire these actors, we have a better pool that we can grab from. We can get the Fame 0 ones, or we can get the ones with Fame of 20. It doesn't show us any of the 20 ones this time though, unfortunately, so just have to look for the best dramatic actors we can find, and it's got their numbers next to it. Looks like we have a 5 and a 6 in Nat Amidala and Satine Kidman. So for the 5, let's actually do Ewan Kenobi playing Kitty, the professional DJ, and then the cat lover is going to be, let's see, Nat Amidala. It's going to cost $10,000, so let's pay them. And now we have to come over here and we have to produce the movie. So we want to do a TV movie. Nah, let's go ahead and do a standard movie, a 3-hour production. And it's going to end up taking 2 blocks once it's done. This is a drama, so we're not going to need a huge amount of visual effects or post-production, which is computer effects. We're going to want a lot of reality. Sound editing is going to be medium. Original score would probably be relatively high up there. It's a drama, so I'm pretty sure eroticism and costume design's mid-range. Makeup and hairstyle is probably pretty important. Cameo roles, not nearly as big, and scenography is probably going to be a little bigger, so let's bring costume design down some. We can probably bring the original score down 1 as well, and bring scenography and cameo. Well, we have very few points to work with here, so take the reality doses down to 6. And let's beef the scenography and the costume design up. That seems pretty good. Alright, action. Make that movie, folks. So they're working on that. She's working on her next script. And if it's not a good one, then we'll just have her work on comedies from then on out, since that's what we do. Go back to our desk and check on how we're doing. We already know that Dude, Where's My Car is not very popular among athletes or children. So let's go ahead and zoom through a little bit and see if we're going to get that fake Ferrari sports car. Ad done. No, we're not. We only have 16,000 viewers. This is a very unpopular movie, so she's finished her work, but also Ewan Kenobi has sent us a message. He and Nat Amidala have been talking about it. It'd be nice if you'd let them have more freedom to improvise. Would you let them improvise a little bit more? Sure. Alright. That's easy. That one didn't cost me any money. Hopefully it improves the quality of the movie. This is below average. We'll dismiss it, and let's have her write another comedy so she can improve her comedy skills. Go back to our office. And our movie will be made before the evening is over, so that's good. Simon Says is not doing well for Panucci's Pizza, but it would do well for Menta Spice. Currently. I don't know if that's going to stay that way. It would do well for Fake Ferrari, as a matter of fact. And that will complete that one, giving us some money, because we are getting to be broke. This will give us 80,000. This will double our money. Oof, but right now it's not showing enough. And we didn't get it. That's awful. Okay, so we need to slow down and look at what's going on. Let's see. The Empire Firework Factory, known for their loud and flashy firecrackers, offers a set of special products for only $5,000. Yeah, sure, why not? While the firecrackers are fun, they can't replace real explosions, so that was probably a bad purchase, is what they're saying. So she's got a comedy script written, but I'm not going to go mess with that until I get these ads running right. I have 45,000 viewers. We're probably not even going to get the fried wings in at this point. Panucci's Pizza is almost certainly not going to make right there, so we need to go ahead and throw in at least Menta Spice and see if we can make some money. We did finish something because we got 200,000. It wasn't an ad though. Kind of wondering where that money just came from. Alright, let's go ahead and zoom ahead. Undefeated is going well. Now we've got Menta Spice is going to finish up there. We got 84,000 viewers watching it. We have another production note. While making the movie, a new technology appeared. Surprised the world. Furthermore, the Empire virtual reality goggles became a game changer. Adapting the movie to this technology will cost 10 grand. For the Ever goggles? No. Not gonna VR my dramatic movie. 92,000. So that's not enough for Panucci's. It is enough for Minta Spice. And I say we finish that one if we can. Our movie is 17 seconds from done, so we'll hit zoom up until it's finished here. There we go. And now let's go up and check and see how our movie came out. We'll go all the way through submitting the movie for the first day. We're getting achievements for my first movie. Played this game for 5 hours yesterday. So it's a 4.9. It's not a very good movie. You know, we're gonna be able to submit it, but we did really bad on scenography. I guess we didn't put enough into it or something like that. Let's go check on this script. We do not have time to make another one, so that's a comedy and it's good quality. We may never make it, but call it gymnasty, since it's about a gym or something. Let's see. Save script. I'm not going to have her write any more scripts right this second. Let's go to our office and finish out the day. Let's see, Minta Spice is doing well. Alabama Fried Wings is going to do just fine. Let's figure out a few things to put on for the morning tomorrow. Alright, so we know Revenge of the Nerds is something we're probably going to want to play. It's super fresh. I haven't played it yet. It's going to fulfill some comedy stuff. Probably do Balls Out as well over here somewhere. What do we have that's musical? The rockers like the musical stuff, so let's get the rockers on board. And then the lovers, well, maybe they'll like Geely. It's a bad movie. We've got Spinnin' Kitty, the drama. We'll put that on right after the Sundancer Awards when we win some awards. Let's throw the Americano in there in the middle of the day. And then what else do we have that's like a one block? The Weakest Link. Put that on late at night. We can't do Bigfoot, so we'll have to buy something else for that other primetime spot tomorrow or change some things around. Alright, I don't set my ads or market news until the day that they come up because you go buy them that morning. You can cancel out audience members. I don't know what the point of that is, to be perfectly honest. I need to learn more about that mechanic. I did not use it at all, and it doesn't seem to do a whole lot of good for me. So, I'm not going to go to the movie library till tomorrow either. Let's just zoom it up and finish up the day. Okay, so we're done with our movie. If you go look at the admin schedule, we're going to get paid from the Alabama Fried Wings, and the day is over. We're on to day 2. And that's one day. That's what you do. You essentially go in, you manage the different things that you have and all that sort of stuff. So we need to submit, you know what, actually, cancel that. Let's go to the movie awards and let's go ahead and submit Spinnin' Kitty 4.9 to the movie award, folks. Okay. And then let's go up to our office and see what the day looks like. One thing I want to do right away is look at the news we have and always pick up the comedy news. Got action and sci-fi. I think we'll probably do sci-fi. Action we can grab too because we are going to need the fake Ferrari sports car to finish up. Now the issue with that may be that we played both of our action movies yesterday. So we'll see what we can do. For our market news, we know we've got comedy, Revenge of the Nerds there. We're going to want to put that in here and here. Sci-fi. Let's see what sci-fis we have. Extraterrestrial. Let's put that in the Geely spot. And we can add the geeks to both of those blocks. And then if we have a TV ad for geeks, we can definitely put it towards that. Alright, so we need an action movie. Go ahead and throw a radio ad or two up here in the morning to try and get something going there. Panucci's Pizza, though, is not going to happen, so let's go buy some ads. Go talk to Don Draper here. We'll probably go down and see Doc Watson in a moment as well. Alright. They're not giving us many ads for our loyal viewers, so let's grab the Menta Spice. Jeez. We might be able to get away with the Zender Stratos, so let's try that. Go put the Zender Stratus ads up, just in case the morning starts here. Because I think that one will probably work out alright. And I guess we can throw Menta Spice, but 75,000 in the morning is not a reasonable goal, I don't think. What were the nerd ads that were available? And we'll go down and grab some new movies. None. No nerd ads available. That's quite frustrating. Alright, well, let's go down to the movie library. Then we're going to speed up and see what we end up doing in terms of the... Alright, so in terms of the competition there, and that's how we'll finish up today. The Mark P's experience. We've got No Strings Attached. Beautiful Creatures. 67,000 seems expensive. Beverly Hills Chihuahua is a really bad comedy, but I do need... I can throw the comedy in somewhere else. I do need an action movie. And Blubberella seems really bad. Let's sell that one. And grab Legendary. That's what's our highest ratings up here. Let's get rid of that Bigfoot. It really didn't do very well. And Dude, Where's My Car is a really bad comedy. So that way we can, well, Beverly Hills Chihuahua's worse. Let's pick up, I guess, do we have a romance? It's not a good one, but it's not a terrible one. Do we have any? We don't have much fantasy. Let's buy that. Okay. I think we should be set for the day. Alright, so let's go over to our desk and let's program the rest of these ads in, like Menta Spice and Panucci's. We're going to have to take the Americano out for a moment and move Revenge of the Nerds up one. We'll move the comedy up one too here. And then for a 2-block spot we could put in this, if we go by rating, let's see. Spinning Kitty up there in the morning. And then let's do, usually have action, comedy. Let's do an action movie. Here. I guess we can throw the Americano down late night. Elders usually tend to watch later night too, so here's the action news. 1 of 2 and 2 of 2. Comedy news we bought and it goes away after the end of the day anyway, so let's go ahead and just put it right there. Where did that other action news go? There it is. Okay. So there's our sci-fis and our actions and our comedy news. Got ads in for most of the day. We'll see what our viewership comes up in just a little bit. Let's zoom ahead. We have a quest. We'll look at that in just a second here. Let's pause it and see what's going on with the Menta Spice ads. Oh, these, yeah, they're not going to watch that ad. I should know that. Alright, what is it? Sport 4.2. And who's asking me for sports? Empire Isotopes coach for motivation, and he'll give us 100,000. We already have a sport there, and it's a 4.9, so we've already done that. That is the best kind of quest, one that you've already fulfilled. Okay, I need to see what these are before we start banking on those ads. I'm probably going to plug fake Rari in here, unless Panucci's goes real well. Just so I can get the money coming in. And it has to be done today anyhow. Oh yeah, we have 100,000 viewers, so it should work. Fake Rari's got 140,000, so that's going to go fine. Okay, so let's put in Panucci's here, which is probably not going to make. Let's try Menta Spice. No, Menta Spice also doesn't make there. That's not good. Let's try Panucci's there. Ender Stratus down here and right here, just in case we make that happen. So we did get our Menta Spice one done, and here come the Sundancer Awards. Let's see, folks. Let's see how our movie did. Alright, so slow it down. Oscarized. Let's look at the winners. Spinning Kitty won Best Movie! Well, there we go. We got Best Movie and Best Secondary Actor. So that also brings in some money. So that's how it works. You compete, you write movies, you program your TV station, you program the ads and the marketing, you buy better stuff, and you raise your fame level. And when your fame level gets up to 600, you win, or if the AIs get up to 600, you win. That's it. That's the whole game. It's really cool. I would suggest playing it. I believe I played it last night, trying to get to know it a little bit and thinking that I was playing, you know, roughly, I'd say I thought I was playing maybe an hour. It ended up being like a 5.5 hour game. So it is really addictive, really fun. You get to upgrade your different, you know, things which increase the viewership greatly. Like when you upgrade your satellites, you get thousands more, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of more, into the millions of players. Viewers, excuse me, and it's really interesting. You can fill up your whole worker area and have all sorts of people working, doing different things. You can loan money, or I mean, you know, ask for loans from these folks, and they're kind of shady. And they are still updating the game. They do things all the time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please upvote the video, check out thehiddenlevels.com, and check out our curator page on Steam. And we will see you next time. Thanks again. Bye bye.